Keyamo Reacts As DSS confirms that threat to install an interim government is real. Hey guys, welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Keyamo Reacts to DSS confirms that threat to install an interim government is real. And these have got so many Nigerians talking. The cable had reported that the Department of State Services (DSS) had stated that it has confirmed a plot by some key players to put in place an interim government and avert the inauguration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the President of Nigeria. This is contained in a statement made on Wednesday by Peter Afunanya, the Public Relations Officer of the Secret Police. His statement reads, Nigerian Secret Police Department of State Services (DSS) has said there is a plot by some political key actors to disrupt the transfer of power from the President Muhammadu Buhari to the President-elect Bola Tinubu after the expiration of his tenure in May. This was contained in a statement released by the security agency Public Relations Officer Peter Afunanya, PhD, declaring the agency's support and commitment towards the smooth transition of the process. The DSS therefore warned those behind the plot to install an interim government to abort their missions, as it will work with other security operatives to ensure proper handling over the program on May 29, 2023. The statement reads, the Department of State Services (DSS) has identified some key players in the plot by an interim government in Nigeria. The service considered the plot being pursued by these entrenched interests as not only an aberration but a mischievous way to set aside the constitution and undermine civil rule, as well as plunge the country into an avoidable crisis. The illegality, I beg your pardon, is totally unacceptable in a democracy and to the peace-lovely Nigerians. This is even more so that this machination is taking place after the peaceful conduct of the election in most parts of Nigeria. The planners, in their many meetings, have weighed various options, which include, among others, to sponsor endless violent mass protests in major cities to warrant a declaration of state of emergency. Another is to obtain frivolous court injunctions to forestall the inauguration of new executive administrations and legislative houses at the federal and the state levels. The DSS supports the President and the Commander-in-Chief in the avowed commitment to free handover and will work in this direction. It also supports the Presidential Transition Council and such other related bodies in the states. The DSS also said it will collaborate with them and the sister security and law enforcement agencies to ensure seamless inaugurations come 29 May 2023. Consequently, the service strongly warns those organizing to thwart the democracy in the country to retreat from their devious schemes. Okay, that is from the DSS. Reacting to this development, a spokespeople of the All Progressive Congress Presidential Campaign Council and the Minister of State for Labor and Employment, Festus Keyamo, noted that he had earlier raised an alarm about inciting utterances and treasonable felony. Keyamo's statement reads, when we raised alarm about incitement and treasonable felony, some thought we were joking. Recall that last week, Mr. Keyamo had petitioned the Director of State Service to arrest some key Nigerian politicians over inciting utterances. And Nigerians have this to say. This is only a figment of the imagination of the APC, which their trademark is lies and fraud, return the stolen mandate and rest. Well, if you tell me self, I go tell you say na true. Say these people na art then they art. If Nigerians can recall what happened before the election, APC came up with a plan of Naira policy. They told us all kinds of story. That with that, there are some politicians who have stockpiled money, this and that, and they want to, buy votes. So with the new Naira policy, Nigerians, these people will not be able to intimidate anybody to vote for them. And Nigerians agreed. Boom. Bola Ahmed Tinubu started shouting, they are working against him, this and that, just to gain sympathy from some Nigerians. The Kaduna State Governor, they went to court and all that. So what are they trying to tell us again? These people, they are not to be trusted. You see, they will just sit down like this, then go map out their plans. That's what they are doing. These people can never be trusted. If it be say nobody now don't even do anything like this. But when they don't reason, they look the way things they go, they will come up with something and start pushing it. Exactly what they did in Lagos. They said Igbo says Lagos is no man's land. If you ask these people now when talk and say, how did you get that Lagos is no man's land? Who said it? And in what condition that statement was made? They not go see where they go lay hand. APC fear them. So guys, let's hear from you. Thank you for coming out here. Bye for now.